Oil changes feel easy. Drain the old stuff, pour the fresh, close the hood. But the most expensive failures don't announce themselves with smoke or a warning chime. They begin quietly in the first minutes after the job when one tiny oversight, no bigger than a coin, turns clean oil into a hidden risk. A gasket that stayed behind, a dipstick read on a sloped driveway, a bolt tightened like a gym PR. The engine won't complain, it will just wear a little faster, mile after mile, until the damage is baked in. If you want your fresh fill to actually protect your engine, you need to avoid a handful of traps that catch people every single day. And the first one looks so small, you'll be shocked it ruins engines. Next, the common leak people create without seeing it because it hides in plain sight. Number 1, the double gasket leak you never see. You twist off the old filter and reach for the new one. What you don't notice is the old rubber gasket stuck to the engine's filter pad. Thread a new filter on top of that, and you've stacked 2 seals. 2 gaskets don't seal, they slide. Oil pressure rises, the filter lifts a hair, and a fine mist turns into a line, then a sheet. At first, it's only a few dots on the driveway. Keep driving, and the pump starts moving foam and air, not oil. Bearings, cams, and turbochargers hate air. The fix takes seconds. After the old filter comes off, inspect the mounting surface with your eyes and your fingers. Make sure there's no old gasket clinging on, wipe the pad clean, then install the new filter. That small check stops a very big bill. But even if you get the filter right, a lot of people still start their new oil off dirty without realizing it. Here's how. Number 2, the cold drain half change. Cold oil is thick and stubborn. It clings to galleries and pump cavities like honey in a jar. Pull the drain plug on a cold engine and you don't empty it, you mainly vent the pan. A surprising amount of dirty oil remains inside and instantly contaminates the fresh fill. The fix is simple. Warm the engine for about 5 minutes. You don't need to drive, just bring the oil above room temperature so it flows. Warm oil carries suspended grit and drains fast and clean, giving you a true change instead of a half and half. You'll see the difference. First a strong stream, then a clean finish without endless dribbling. Skip the warm-up and you've already compromised your new oil before the first mile. And if you think mixing a little old oil with new isn't a big deal, wait until you see what too much new oil does. It's worse.
Number 3, overfilling turns your crankcase into a blender. More oil should mean more protection, right? Not in a crankcase. If you pour past the max line, the crank webs whip the excess into a froth. Foamy oil is full of air, and air does not support a bearing under load. You might still read pressure, but tiny air pockets break the film that parts depend on. The result is heat, noise, and leaks from seals that were fine an hour ago. Discipline fixes this. Add in measured steps, pause, and check the stick with the car on level ground. Wipe, reinsert, read. Stay between the marks, not above. If you overshoot, drain a little from the plug or use a fluid extractor through the dipstick tube. Precision is protection here. Too little oil hurts. Too much can hurt faster. Okay, level set. But even the perfect fill can read wrong a minute later, and that catches people who think they're done. Here's the step that saves engines. Number 4, the pressure recheck most people skip. Buttoning up and driving off is exactly when tiny mistakes do the most damage. After refilling, start the engine and let it idle for about a minute. Watch the oil light go out and stay out. Then shut the engine off, wait a moment, and check the level again. Why? The new filter is empty at install. On first start, it drinks some of your fresh oil, pulling the level down. Topping up now prevents running slightly low for the next 1,000 kilometers. This pause is also your leak detector. Look under the vehicle and around the filter and drain plug. A weep now is easy to fix. A weep on the highway is a tow. One quiet minute today is a year of engine life tomorrow. But there's another first-minute problem that happens inside the filter itself. It's easy to prevent, and most people don't. Number 5, dry start filter and dry O-ring. A brand new filter is empty, and its gasket is bone dry. Fire the engine, and the pump must fill that can before full pressure reaches the far ends of the valve train. Those 2 or 3 seconds can be metal on metal where you least want it. One event won't end an engine, but dozens over years shave life quietly. Reduce the window by pre-wetting the filter media when orientation allows. Upright or slightly angled filters are perfect candidates. You don't need to brim it. A small pour shortens the no-pressure moment. Then fix the second culprit, a dry O-ring. Dry rubber grabs and twists as you tighten, which can tear the seal or make it seat crooked. Lightly oil the gasket, wipe the filter pad clean, then spin the filter on by hand until the gasket touches and give it the recommended additional turn. It seats square, seals well, and removes cleanly next time. Everything snug? Good. Just don't bring superhero strength to the last piece of hardware on the job. Here's the expensive mistake people brag about making.
Number 6. Hulked out drain plug and the wrong oil for your engine. The drain plug seals with its washer, not with brute force. Over-torque stretches threads, crushes aluminum pans, and sets you up for a slow seep that appears weeks later. Worst case, you strip the pan and a cheap service becomes an expensive repair. Use a torque wrench and the spec in your manual, often around 20 to 30 foot-pounds. No torque wrench? Think snug, then a small nudge. Never all you can give. Replace the crush washer if your engine uses one. It's designed to deform once and then be replaced. Now the other mistake that ruins perfect technique, the wrong oil. Engines are built for specific viscosity and additive packages, 5W30, 0W20, Dexos certified synthetics, low SAPS blends for certain emission systems. Too thick can starve cold starts, too thin can shear under heat and load. Check the owner's manual and buy from trusted sources. Yes, counterfeits exist. If a price looks unreal, assume the bottle is too. And even if you choose the right oil, your car has one more way to tell you when it's done working, and ignoring it is like silencing a smoke alarm. Number 7. Dashboard denial. Not resetting or respecting oil life. Modern oil life systems aren't guessing. They track temperature, trips, load, and time. When the reminder comes, it's using data from how you drive. Skipping resets after an oil change means the system nags early or, worse, late. Both are bad. Reset it properly so the countdown is honest, then respect the next reminder. Pushing past it layers heat cycles and contamination your oil is no longer built to handle. Some vehicles even log maintenance behavior in the control module, which affects diagnostics and can nudge resale value. The fix is simple. Reset, record mileage and date, and keep your next change inside the window your manual and driving style suggest. So what's the simplest routine that ties all of this together and protects your engine every single time? It's 1 minute. The quiet first minute. Don't pour and go. After every oil change, give the engine a gentle minute. Let it idle. Watch the pressure light vanish and stay out. Listen for anything new. Step out and look underneath. Then recheck the dipstick on level ground, confirm the cap is tight, and log the date, mileage, oil grade, and filter brand somewhere you'll see it next time. If your car uses an oil life monitor, reset it correctly so the next reminder is accurate. That tiny ritual builds a clean maintenance trail, protects resale value, and, most important, catches small problems while they're still cheap. Fresh oil should be the best thing you do for your engine, not the start of hidden damage. Slow down for 60 seconds and you turn a simple chore into long engine life and quiet confidence every time you drive.